gonna do some chicken chores today. Randomly, it was just like burning hot, and now it is thundering and seems like it's about to storm, so we'll see what happens. But I've been needing to do these chores. I'm actually kind of glad because the wind is like giving me life. I was scorching. I also just put this like sunblock on, so if I look a little pale, like that's why. But yeah, I just need to clean out their thing, give them new straw, and I thought I'd just bring you along with some chicken chores and show you what all I do for them. Since it is about to storm, I'm just taking all the electrical out. Eventually, I do want to like do a compost with their like manure basically, but I don't have that set up yet. So this for now, but eventually. Surprisingly, even with this like summer heat, it hasn't smelled bad or anything, which I am thankful for. I was kind of worried. I haven't had chickens in the summer yet, so I was kind of curious if the heat would sort of, you know, make it stink, but it doesn't really at all. The wind is picking up. The sky is a lot darker. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out here actually, but we don't have too much left. Okay, for now, this is good enough. I'm just gonna put the silo back and get some new hay in here. Which the silo does need to be refilled, but they have enough for today. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and refill it. I also typically like to do like, I think it's called lime or Fresh Friday lime, or I don't know, it's like a diatomaceous earth that's like safe for pets, safe for gardens even and stuff. I'll put some in my garden beds as well. Just sort of around the perimeter and under the hay or in the hay, but I'm not gonna do it since it's about to rain. By the next like real hot sunny day, which is probably gonna be tomorrow, I'll spread it around just because the bugs, it just prevents the bugs. So I used to spread this out, but the chickens, it's like I'm taking the job from the chickens, so now I just clump it because they just love kicking it around. I did keep it just the dirt floor for a while, but we had such a wet spring that didn't really work. I kept trying to find this like sand, but I never, like can't find the proper sand for chickens anywhere. And then I read like maybe in my area that wouldn't really work out that well. Jeez, this is slow process. Okay. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do for now because of the time constraint. I'll probably come back tomorrow and add a bit more, fill their silo, clean their water because that desperately needs to be clean, and I'll do the inside, which I have a new little setup on the inside. It's not fancy or anything, but until I build fancier, it does for now. They're happy with it, so I'll show you that. Also, this storm is just so funny because I literally, before this, just watered all of my plants. I just saw the tiniest deer. Like, it looked like a little fox. It was just over here in this, like, brush pile. It was so tiny. I scared it. I didn't scare it. Oh my gosh, it was so tiny. That was so magical. That was so magical. Wow. Oh, I feel bad that I scared it, but I'm so glad that I saw it. Maybe it'll come back. The rain did cool it down a little bit, but it's still getting muggy today. The girls have spread out their new stuff exactly how they like. I actually don't think I'm gonna add any more, because if I add a lot to the front, they end up just filling their water situation up with hay, which is frustrating. So I'm gonna refill the silo today and do the inside and scrub down their water bowl. That'll last them probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Maybe a little longer. I honestly don't know. I just like check it and I'm like, oh, okay. But I only have 5 girls, so it's really good for keeping out the rain and bugs. And on top of that, like, it's nice to not have to do a manual scoop every single day because I was doing that. And oh, I think they get a lot more from it too because the other food I had, they just scattered like on the ground everywhere all the time. And then they wouldn't obviously eat it from the ground. Well, I don't know why they wouldn't eat it from the ground. They eat plenty of other things from the ground. But yeah, they just kick it around and then be like, no, I don't want to eat that. So it was just like, why are you doing this? And this kind of prevents them from doing that a lot. So it also saves a lot of food, which is really nice. And then I'm also gonna sprinkle this lime stuff. I think it's kind of just like a diatomaceous earth sort of situation, but it's safe for animals. Whoa. Oopsie. I sprinkled the door, but that's fine. But yeah, just a little scoop. I'm gonna go around the perimeter in here a little bit and then on the outside as well. Okay, this is their little perch situation. For now, I think I want to redo this whole little shed. Like, there's so much of the ceiling that needs replacing because of water damage. And, like, I don't know, I want a little more light, like a skylight for them. And then I need bigger vents throughout so that there's better airflow in here. That's why I had a huge fan. I have some solar powered fans, but it's just not strong enough. That'll probably be like an August project, I want to say, maybe September. Anyway, I need to clean this up. For now, I just have some stones and boards. They love it. And in this corner, we have the nesting boxes. It's literally just like some cardboard boxes. I don't know if you can see. There's only one that does this one because it's kind of low or like short. And then I set just a nesting pad up here in the middle of those just to, I was like, I don't know. They'll probably want the box. But they like the open air concept, like most of them. Most of them lay right here. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, let's get these. Hit 'em. Eggles. And that is sort of the nitty gritty part of chicken ownership. It's not like the funnest, but it's not too bad, honestly. And I mean, this one was kind of chill. And when I redo this shed for better airflow, basically, if you don't like know the story, we had a little coop for them. Well, we still have it, but it was not safe against a hawk attack. And so we came home, everyone was missing. One chicken had passed, and it was like dark, and we were like, what do we do? We gotta find them and, put them somewhere safe for the night. We cleared this out really quickly. It was already on the property, and just put them in there, and then built this run out of it over the spring. So yeah, it's not like built for chickens. It doesn't have the airflow for chickens. I have to have so many fans and all this stuff. So there's definitely work to be done, but we'll get to that. What was I gonna say? There's still a few more things I want to do, but I have to go get ready for a little brunch with some friends. So I'm gonna go do that and maybe finish up in the evening. I need to switch the solar panel to this side because I think it gets more light. I have so many trees. I don't know if solar stuff is really going to work that well here, but I'm going to try it on this side, and then I want to scrub down the water, and I think that's it. So yeah, I'll either finish that up tonight or in the morning and end this with you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to take you on a little chicken chore journey to just show you sort of what I do when it's cleaning day. Do this. They love their little dispensers. I think I installed them, I can't remember which, a few videos ago, but they definitely actually go through the oyster and grit with them in the dispensers rather than in little bowls on the ground. So I don't know, they're particular. Hello, it has been just a few more days. I still need to clean out this water thing, so I'm gonna scrub that down. I got some oyster shells, so I'm gonna fill that up, and that'll be the end of this little chicken chore list. So it could all have definitely been done in one day. Probably just like the span of 2 hours, I'd say, total for this bigger clean, depending, but stuff happens. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me get a smaller brush. I wanted to leave you all with this. I've been thinking of this concept. I see a lot of people online say something to the effects of like, well, I can't film, like my content's boring, or I'm boring, I don't do anything, I'm boring, kind of the notion of being boring. So like, what do you even film, what do you even do? You know, like I can't vlog, I can't X, Y, and Z. To that I say, I was just thinking about this, doing this video, just because I was like, inherently doing chicken chores is like boring. I mean, you stayed and watched this till the end though, if you're here, and so I guess it's not boring to you, like you still watched it. I don't know. Even if you think it is boring, it's still fascinating. And it's okay if boring is like just a fascination or a documentation. Like for me, I'm like, I'm just documenting what I'm up to. And also for this specific video, it was coming more from, if I didn't have chickens and I wanted chickens, I would kind of want to know like this part of it before getting them. And also my trick that I thought of that I wanted to share with you all is that if past you, and for me, I'm literally thinking just a year ago, no like inner child or anything, but if past you, if me a year ago, if I gave me a year ago this exact video where I'm living in the forest, where I have chickens, where I have a YouTube channel that I'm filming for and posting to, all of which I did not exist for me. I lived in the city. I was chickenless. I wasn't doing YouTube at all this time last year. Like if I handed myself this video, was like, in a year, this is what your life is gonna look like, I would be so sad on the edge of my seat. I would want to have seen more. Like, well, what do you do here? What do you do here? Where do you put that? Like, I don't know. I would have just been so fascinated with my life now if I would have handed myself a year ago this video. I think 18-year-old me would have thought this is boring, but to her, I say dreams can change, but live your wildest dreams right now. To future me, like if I'm watching this when I'm older and I don't know, don't live here, don't have these, like, I don't know, wherever I'm at then, I'll be like, wow, cool. I was just a bit bopping around. I don't know what I'll think then. That's for then. But like, yeah, if even just a year ago would think what you're doing is kind of fascinating because you weren't doing it a year ago, I think that's can be a good metric to be like, it's not boring. And even if it is like quote unquote boring, just the act of observing something makes it less boring. So many boring activities can happen in a movie, but just the act of like someone observing it can make it mean something more than it actually is. All that to say, you're not boring, and there's probably something that you would be so interested in. If you enjoyed today's chicken video, some chicken chores, I am working on a garden vlog to come out next for you guys. I've been doing a lot of repotting and I got some more herbs and stuff like that, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, just let me know if you have chickens, want chickens, like now or soon or in the future, or just like really like chicken content, because I know I was in the just really like chicken content boat for a while, and then it slowly developed into, yeah, I want chickens. That's and I love having chickens. I don't know. We only have 5 girls right now. I don't know if we're gonna expand this year or next. I'm thinking next year. I feel like I'm just getting settled in here and stuff, so I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in, and I hope you have a beautiful day and week, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.